Yes, good evening, all the members. Uh, I request Dr. Samta Chaudhary, the chairperson of the event, please start, ma'am.
Uh, Good evening, everyone. It's an honor for me to be part of this iSPELL. And today we have Dr. Rakesh Damir, a very prominent academician, a researcher who's currently serving as a principal in NC Bodiwala and principal of Prince MC Desai Commerce College in Ahmedabad, Gujarat. Welcome, sir. He is a professional in his professional background. He's very much rooted in the English literature and integration of technology in education. And if we read more about his academic expertise, we find that he is very well known in his English language teaching, focusing on the ICT in education, exploring the network usage of information and technology to improve classroom engagement. Uh, he is quite efficient in using Web 201 tools. Podcast technology is also very much means is being used by him to improve the skills of listening and speaking for the English learners. He has many publications and to his where he has not only given his academic acumen and all, but he has frequently visited as resource person to many seminars and conferences. He has been a keynote speaker in many organizations wherein he has given a very deepened, you can say, focus on English language teaching through podcast and technology and optimizing social media for teaching and learning. And he has also focused that people should learn where there is a scope of technology to be used. Welcome, sir. Hello.
Sir, your voice is not audible. Sir, please check audio. Not it, sir. Sir, you are not audible. Not audible, sir. Not it.
Yeah, audible. I am audible.
Yes, sir. Now you are.
See, uh, one minute. I was on my iPad.
Okay, sir.
Okay. I hope now you can listen me. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Uh, my iPad mic was not functioning, so now I come on my iPhone, and now I'll be sharing my screen, and of course, the topic which is concerned. I'm going to justify the cutting edge technology, which is definitely one of the contemporary thing, and we have to not only adapt, but we have to adopt that thing. And whatever the latest features are concerned, latest innovations are concerned, latest artificial intelligence applications or the ecosystem is concerned, we have to adapt that, and we have to see that that how this cutting edge technology can facilitate in our learning process. So directly, without beating any bush, I want to take some hands-on things, and of course, I want to talk something about how cutting edge technology, which is in the form of softwares, which is in the form of applications, which is in the form of various resources, open educational resources. I'll be going to talk about that. And my humble request is that, that whatever the images I'm going to show you, please take the screenshot of that thing. So it will be definitely helpful in the classroom learning and teaching process as such, because these are the applications which I'm using in my classrooms, and sharing with my PhD students, sharing with my stakeholders, and sharing with my teachers. So, since last 10 years, the technology I've imbibed, absorbed, and the resources what I had, and since last 5 years, where artificial intelligence is very much the woke term, and it is not to be talked about, but it has to be practiced about. And I have few of the applications and various things which can, of course, be facilitating in our classroom teaching. So let me come straight away to my things as such, and let me share the screen. Okay. So sharing the screen is an important part. I'm sharing the screen. Yes. Can you watch my screen? Can you watch my screen, please?
Yes, visible, sir. Yes, yes,
Yes,
it's
Visible.
sir.
visible,
Very
sir.
good. So, I have some, first of all, I'm going to show you some images, and my lecture will be depend on that. And afterwards, I'll be taking few applications which will be facilitating in the learning process. And you can download these apps, because, these applications you'll be finding in your Android and iOS system. So, of course, how the iSpell thing, artificial intelligence in your classroom can be used, and how artificial intelligence can be used not only for your purpose, but for the posterity, for the students' purpose, and definitely we have to bring this. We have to break the status quo, and we have to see that that how as a zone of proximal development it helps us such, and it helps in scaffolding the learning. Specifically, we are the iSpell group, so I will be talking from the language learning process, that how it is going to facilitate as such. Now I'll be taking some 3 to 4 quotations related to my topic. Okay, because as far as my topic is concerned, the cutting edge technologies. When we talk about the cutting edge technology, it means that that we have to come out of the box. Now, as far as our box is concerned, we are definitely imbibed, absorbed the status quo. Since last, many years, the things what we have been taking, we are just repeating the same things. In every sector, we have seen that, that there is a lot of changes which have come. But when it comes to education, the artificial intelligence and the cutting edge technologies, rather in the form of resources or the softwares or the applications or the chatbots or the prompt engineering, okay, we have not imbibed, absorbed that as such. So here, the education is only business till debating the usefulness of technology. So, I have attended lot of seminars, because nationally, internationally, basically, artificial intelligence is is my domain, and I have worked a lot on that as such. So we are debating about के उसको use करना चाहिए नहीं करना चाहिए, उसके ethics क्या हैं, उसके principles क्या हैं, उसको we are debating a lot of permutations and combinations of a using of artificial intelligence. But presently, it is not an artificial intelligence, because, it is presently the semantic web. Semantic web means that, कि आर्टिफिशियल का मतलब ये होता है कि भाई वो कुछ चीज, वो अभी आज की तारीख में तो प्रेजेंटली इट इज क्रिएटिंग इट्स ओन थिंग्स, because whatever the prompts you are going to give, it is giving the things in its own way. So it is in a way, that it is about the artificial thing as such. So still we are debating that, that the usefulness of technology or the artificial intelligence is there or not. Then teachers should give students more opportunity to make choices. So our things is that, that what we do, just in the classroom teaching, we take some lessons and, we go into the classrooms and, we do some lot of blah, blah things as such. But presently, we have to see that, that how the content is created, how the content is collaborated, how the content is shared, how the content is produced, how the content is specifically, facilitating in from the students' point of view, that the topics of the syllabus, what they are doing, how they can present the things on their own. If suppose the way you have taught, the way you have learned yesterday, and the way you are going to teach today, I think so that that we will not be able to do the justification for the future as such. तो टीचर्स को क्या है कि उनको चॉइस देनी चाहिए कि भाई ये जो है, ये एप्लीकेशंस हैं, ये रिसोर्सेज हैं, ये ओपन एजुकेशनल रिसोर्सेज हैं, हाउ दिस रिसोर्सेज आर गोइंग टू फैसिलिटेट इन योर लर्निंग प्रोसेस, rather than that going through the content, because presently the student can make their own content, they can create their own content, they can understand their own content, they can learn their own content. लेकिन हम लोगों का ये है कि भाई आप जो चीज पढ़ रहे हो, वॉट एवर द लर्निंग यू आर डूइंग, the learning how you can do from the you know from the presentations point of view, from the videos point of view, from the from the animations point of view, from the infographics point of view. तो टीचर्स को, हमको हमारे पास खुद के पास वी should have the knowledge, and as far as the knowledge is concerned, that that which are the resources, which are the iOS platforms, or which are the Google, which are the Android platforms, the Google platforms, that that where the student can get the material. And this is definitely the things that that what I will be talking about. Abhi, I was going through the Time magazine, and in Time magazines, the best 100 AI people have talked about the education process. कि ये जो है, ये जो इन लोगों ने एजुकेशन के बारे में क्या कहा है, बिकॉज before 20 days, we have the AI summit in Delhi, and there were more than 2 million people throughout the world, the best people, specifically in different fields, they have come and they talked about the education. और उसके अंदर भी they talked about that, that how the artificial intelligence can shape our life, how it can specifically revolutionize our life. और artificial intelligence के अंदर जो 100 people हैं, see, I will be giving you my mobile number. Suppose you want that, that what these 100 people have talked about the AI specifically in the education. This is the thing that that I can share with you. But provided that that if you want and anything individually, you can talk about that, कि ये 100 लोगों ने AI के बारे में, in education के बारे में क्या कहा है, what they've talked about in education as such. So this is the thing that that what I can share with you as far as use of artificial intelligence in education is concerned. और आज की तारीख में वर्ल्ड वाइड, बिकॉज I used to go through that Time magazine. This is an international magazine where they are focusing on specifically on artificial intelligence since last 3 years. उनकी कोई भी टाइम मैगजीन अगर आप निकाल के देखोगे, तो यू विल बी फाइंडिंग अबाउट द मशीन लर्निंग, अबाउट द ह्यूमन इंटेलिजेंस, अबाउट द आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस, एंड आई एम फॉलोइंग दैट. तो उसके पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस के बारे में, द न्यू एज ऑफ पॉसिबिलिटीज, क्या हो सकता है पॉसिबिलिटीज के बारे में, बराबर है, तो उसके बारे में हम लोग जान सकते हैं. और हम लोग क्या है कि वी कैन टॉक इन context or in semantics of our education. Education के अंदर how we can make a dent or how we can revolutionize, because the way we have learned yesterday and we are going to teach the same thing today, we will definitely not be justifying the posterity on that as such. तो हम लोगों को ये देखना है कि भाई हम अपना environment, how we can improve our own milieu, ambience or environment. और अगर हम अपना एनवायरनमेंट अगर चेंज करते हैं, तो डेफिनेटली वी विल बी चेंजिंग द एनवायरनमेंट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स एज सच. देन of course, this is one of the best quotes what I have read about, that dig into every industry and you will find AI changing the nature of work. आज की तारीख में rarely there will you will be finding that there use of education, use of artificial intelligence in any of the field we have been bereft of. लेकिन हम लोग जो एजुकेशन की जब बात करते हैं तो हम एजुकेशन के वी ब्रिंग द एथिक्स एंड वी ब्रिंग द मॉरलिटीज एंड वी ब्रिंग अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स एज सच. लेकिन अगर हम आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस और जो आज की तारीख में मशीन लर्निंग है, अगर उसका हम लोग अगर यूज नहीं कर पाते हैं, तो हम लोग, हमारे जो बच्चे हैं, हमारे चिल्ड्रंस हैं, तो हम लोग वो चिल्ड्रंस को हम लोग जस्टिफिकेशन नहीं कर पाएंगे हम लोग. तो हम लोगों को ये देखना है कि हमारे सिलेबस के अंदर आज की तारीख में नहीं है जो आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस यूज का. जो अगर हमारी नेशनल पॉलिसीज हैं, तो नेशनल पॉलिसीज टॉक अबाउट द टेक्नोलॉजीज, but they are not talking about the artificial intelligence and what are the applications or what are the softwares or what are the open educational resources we have to use. तो ये क्या, ये टीचर की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है. दिस इज द इनकम्बेंट और दिस इज द रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ऑफ द टीचर कि एआई का यूज क्लासरूम में कैसे करें. क्योंकि अगर सपोज हमारा नेक्स्ट नेशनल एजुकेशनल पॉलिसी की अगर हम लोग बात करेंगे, तो प्योरली यू विल बी फाइंडिंग दैट दैट इट विल बी द यूज ऑफ आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस इन द एजुकेशन. But presently, we are finding that that these things are not happening about it as such. Okay. Then अभी जो हमारा AI समिट हुआ उसके अंदर सुंदर पिचाई का बहुत अच्छा सेंटेंस था, which definitely I'm talking a lot about with in my classroom or with my stakeholders, that artificial intelligence will have a more profound impact on humanity than fire, electricity and internet. अगर हम लोग अगर देखें तो आज से 300 साल पहले, 400 साल पहले द फायर हैड मेड अ लॉट ऑफ इम्पैक्ट और पूरी दुनिया बदल गई थी. देन वी हैड अबाउट द इंडस्ट्रियल रेवोल्यूशन. और आज की तारीख में अगर हम लोग बात करें, अगर सपोज 100 साल पहले की बात करें, तो इट वाज अबाउट द इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. तो ये जो फायर है, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी है, इसने पूरी दुनिया चेंज कर डाली. और आज की तारीख में अगर हम लोग इंटरनेट की बात करें, आज की तारीख में इंटरनेट के अंदर भी आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस की, इफ वी टॉक अबाउट दैट थिंग, तो आज जो हमारे जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं, जो हमारे बच्चे हैं, ऑल द स्टूडेंट्स, इफ दे डोंट इम्बाइब, इनकलकेट और एब्जॉर्ब द आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस, दैट देयर प्लेसमेंट इन द फ्यूचर विल बिकम डिफिकल्ट. क्योंकि आज की तारीख में हम लोग एक चीज जानते हैं, वी नो ओनली वन थिंग, दैट दैट हाउ टू मेक द प्लेसमेंट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स. हमारा टीचिंग का पूरा उत्तरदायित्व, एज फार एज द रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ऑफ आवर टीचिंग प्रोसेस इज दैट दैट हाउ टू गिव द जॉब्स टू द स्टूडेंट. और स्टूडेंट्स बिना आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस के, बिना लेटेस्ट टेक्नोलॉजी के, बिना कटिंग एज टेक्नोलॉजीज के बिना, दे विल नॉट बी गोइंग टू गेट द स्लॉट्स, दे विल नॉट बी गोइंग टू गेट द पोजीशंस एज दे आर लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड टू. तो मेरा ऐसा मानना है कि आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस जो है, जो एक फायर और इलेक्ट्रिसिटी का जो काम किया था, आज की तारीख में आईओटी, इंटरनेशनल ऑफ इंटरनेट ऑफ थिंग्स, जो हम लोग जो बात कर रहे हैं, और इंटरनेट ऑफ थिंग्स के अंदर भी the coming of the AIs, और AIs के अंदर we talk about the chat GPT, but there are more than 100 AIs. और उसके अंदर 30-40% AIs are the free of cost on the base thing as such. Freemium, हम लोग जो freemium बोलते हैं, freemium means that on the base thing that you can use it out. But लेकिन अगर आपको अगर suppose deep features अगर use करने हैं, अगर suppose, then you have to pay on that as such. So artificial intelligence definitely educational के अंदर अगर हम लोग यूज करते हैं, तो हमारी सोसाइटी को वी विल बी गोइंग टू चेंज अवर सोसाइटी. देन आवर इंटेलिजेंस इज व्हाट मेक्स अस ह्यूमन एंड एआई इज एक्सटेंशन ऑफ दैट क्वालिटी. वी टॉक अबाउट द ह्यूमन इंटेलिजेंस, बट व्हाट अबाउट द incorporating of human intelligence in artificial intelligence? If we incorporate that thing, then definitely we can make the dent on that. भी हम लोग अगर सपोज दिस इज माय चार्ट कि बेबी बूमर से लेके जनरेशन बेटा तक, अगर हम लोग अगर सपोज वी बिलोंग टू मिलीनियल्स, ओके, एंड प्रेजेंटली इट्स अ जनरेशन बेटा. ओके, सो एज फार एज द जनरेशन बेटा इज कंसर्न, इससे पहले हमारा जनरेशन अल्फा था. तो जनरेशन अल्फा के बाद जो अभी आज का जो हमारा जनरेशन है, they know the language of artificial intelligence, they know the language of infographics, they know the language of videos, they know the languages of animations, they know the language of image presentation. तो हम लोग अगर सपोज अगर बच्चों का अगर सपोज हम लोग साइकी अगर समझते हैं, तो हम लोगों
Sir,
को,
excuse me, sir.
yeah please.
Sir, sorry, sir, we are not able to follow Hindi, sir. Could you please speak only in English?
No, but whatever the things I'm speaking in Hindi, I used to translate in English as such. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
See, I speak the few Hindi words because it's a pan India. So in pan India, there are few of the people, there are few professors, who may be Hindi speaking also. So whatever the things I'm speaking in Hindi, I used to translate in English. So it's a pan India program. iSPELL is a pan India program. Okay, but I will be speaking in English as such. Okay, don't worry about it. Okay, yeah. Can you listen me?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. My pleasure. Okay. So I was talking about generation beta. So as far as generation beta is concerned, they are understanding the language of technology. If you teach in the status quo manner, if you're going to teach only on the chalk duster manner, or just you're going to have the only the blah blah things in the classroom, then you'll not be able to justify the things as such. So the latest HD images, the latest the slide shares, the latest HD videos, and from the TED programs. Because I'll be taking something on the hands-on in my last 15 minutes as such. So those applications, whatever the things I'm talking, 4 to 5 applications, what I'm going to take, you will be able to know that how to use in the class. But the basic thing I was talking about, the present generation, generation beta. Generation beta is known only knowing the language of infographics, the language of images, the language of technology, the language of artificial intelligence, the language of machine learning, the language of automations. These are the languages what the teacher has to understand. And if the teachers do not understand that thing, then the gelling process, or the equilibrium, the equation in the classroom, we will be lacking in that as such. And this is the thing that that this is I was talking about the generation beta. And generation beta, the technology is forwarding and proceeding in such a high speed that that the teachers will remain on the teachers will be on the receiving end, and the students are going to move forward as such. So presently, the teachers have to see that that they are not living in the world of digital Darwinism. Because the digital Darwinism, what happened that the technology moves forward, but the teachers remain on the receiving end. So this is a very important thing, that that the digital nativism, the digital innateness, and the digital immersion is a very important process. Because what happens that the teachers, they think that that whatever the way of process, the modus operandi, whatever they are teaching in the classroom, probably the students are not able to gel with them because of the coming of the latest trendings in the technology. Okay, and today I'll be going to talk about that, that how text, images, and voice bookmarking in iOS and Android, it is going to facilitate on the processor. And today I'm going to take some classroom tools which will definitely become the cutting edge technologies for your learning process. And as I told you before, that that whatever the images I'm showing you, please take the screenshot of that thing, so that these applications you will be finding on your Android and iOS platform, and it is going to help you in the learning process. Because these are the classroom tools, and these classroom tools in the form of GPTs, in the form of image contents, in the form of infographics, in the form of presentations, in the form of slides making, in the form of slideshows, in the form of speech to text, all these things, that that it is going to help it out. So these are the 15 tools to use in the classroom. And as I told before, that that this is a open platform, OER, open educational platform resource, open educational resources, where you will be finding the application for your purpose as such. Now again, that that if you want to make your work fast, rapid, then I've given one tag, that bulletproof, bullet speed. If you want to have to use your application as a bullet speed, these are the applications for your AI model, or ideas, or marketing, or chatbots, or automations, or presentations, or websites, or twitters, or video, or design, or code generator, or speech to text. These are 100 AI tools which you can use in the classroom. And these are again the free of cost application for your usage. Because I have my own gallery, and I have my own applications. And this application, in every field, rather it may be in the form of writing applications, or it may be form of presentations, or it may be form of the automations or images. I have my own platforms where I am using this application. So you have to make your own gallery. You have to make your own folders. If you make your own folders, these applications are going to help you in your learning process. Now, again, that these are the okay, fine. Now this is again that that the latest in 2026. These are the 30 AI tools to use in the classroom, because these are my selected tools. And specifically for iSpell, I have conglomerated, I have collected these images for you, so that that these images, if you download, you can use for your classroom teaching. And you will be able to know that that what these applications are about. If you want to create the image, it is a Bing image creator. If you want to have the preparing the quiz, then you have the question well. If you want to have the specific question paper formation, then you have the formative AI. And then then you have the Khan Migo, where in physics, chemistry, biology, mathematics, where you can find a number of applications, and numbers of queries can be solved on it as such. Then magic schools, specifically, the student can do the homework on their magic schools as such, just to write down the and prompts. And from the prompts, you can have your own answers of the questions, whatever the things. And it gives you the proper explanations of those things as such. Again, these are the very few applications where it gives you the mastery in the content what you want to do. Okay. Okay. This first is about the writing tools, because if you want to have your own articles, or your own thesis, or you want to prepare your own lessons, then here are the writing tools which will be giving you a lot of content. And the plagiarizing thing, it is going to solve the proofreading. It is going to help it out on that. The translation work it is going to do. So again, the writing tools help you out. And about the coding tool, the teachers and the student have to learn presently. The coding tools are very important thing as such, because with the help of the coding tool, you don't have to give the whole content. For example, I have to give some 100 pages of content to the student. I don't have to give the whole content. I give you a small code. And with the QR things, they can decipher, they can explore whatever, with the help of QR code, they are going to get the lessons as such. And presently, with the help of the QR code, the students used to get a very better job. And for the teachers also, the teachers have to learn the QR codes. And when they prepare for their own QR codes, the coding things, they will be making the things in the nutshell. They will be able to explain, and they can send their content, they can collaborate the content with the student in an easy way. Then again, I will not be talking about everything, but about the every part. But again, the productivity tools. I have given you some 6 to 7 images related to the productivity tools. And I will be taking one of the productivity tools at the end of my session, because my end of the session, last 15-20 minutes are going to help you in your learning process of the applications what I'm going to talk. Abhi jitni bhi main baat kar raha hu, whatever the things I'm talking, you are going to get the hands-on things on my lecture what I'm talking about as such. Then image generated tools. Aaj ki tarikh mein, the images are very important thing. We all the teachers are talking. The teachers are teaching and talking in the form of text. Okay, but the students are learning the understanding, the comprehending the language of images, infographics. तो कैसे image create किए जाते, how the images are created, and how the high definition images are created, how the 3D images are created. That is the thing that that I'm going to explain today to on that as such. And of course, the video generator tools, how to create a video, how to make the video. Just you give the tag. आप कोई भी just give the tag in one line, and it is going to, for example, just I say that that I want to take a lecture on multiple intelligence, prepare the video on that as such. So, it is going to prepare the videos, and, you can insert your own photos on the right hand side corner, because, artificial intelligence, they used to prepare the animations and the video. But, you should know that, that what prompts have to be given. And if you give the proper prompt, it is going to create the AI video, whatever the videos are concerned, and with your image, it will be becoming your own videos. And second thing is that, that again, your artificial intelligence is generating the videos. For example, there is a 20 minutes video, 30 minutes videos on artificial intelligence, or on coding, or on internet of things. Agar, you don't have the time to listen to the whole video. Just you copy the URL, and URL copying, it is going to present the whole text of whatever the video is concerned. If you say that, that this is a 20-minute video, I don't have the time, just give me the information related to that, and it is going to give you the whole information related to that. And you say that, prepare, this is a video, and, prepare 20 questions out of that with the answers, and it is going to prepare 20 answers with that as such. You say that, this is a URL, and I don't have the time to watch the whole video. You don't have to say that I don't have the time to watch the video. I'm telling to you that you say that, prepare the MCQs, okay, multiple choice question, and it is going to prepare the multiple choice questions on that. If suppose in English, you want to translate from English to Tamil or Telugu language, you say that, this is a video of 20 minutes, and, whatever the video is concerned, I want the content in Telugu or Tamil. It is going to translate in, because, the artificial intelligence is translating in 37 languages. So this is the cutting edge technologies. And if we absorb this technology, if we imbibe this technology, we will be definitely making the things very easier from the student point of view. And main thing is that, that how to make the content easier from the teacher point of view, amazing from the teacher point of view, collaborative from the teacher point of view, creative from the teacher's point of view. If you make it out, your learning process, your teaching process will become very easy, and the learning process from the students becomes very easy on that as such. See, I have a 1 hour lecture. Otherwise, I would have taken number of applications hands-on from a workshop point of view, because, I used to have some 5 hours lectures on my workshops. So this is the thing that, that what I'm looking forward to. Again, I will not be going in deep, but, you take the screenshot of this thing, because this screenshot you are not going to get, this images you are not going to get on it, because, here I'm going to talk about some 100 tools. And, as far as these tools are concerned, they are in the form of folders. So, take the screenshot that, that these are the coding tools, these are the writing tools, these are the sales tools, these are the Twitter tools, these are the marketing tools, these are the YouTube tools, these are the Chrome tools, these are the content creation tools. So you take the screenshot, and again, from your browser, or from your iOS or Android applications, you can have an access to these applications, and you just work out on this application. It is going to help you in your in your teaching process. Now, again, this here are the 100 YouTube channels to accelerate your learning. You may be the teacher of history, or the teacher of engineering, the teacher of cooking or mathematics. Here are, I'm giving you the tags. And as far as the tags is concerned, tags are concerned, again, you take the screenshot of this tag, and you will be able to know that, that which are the, because these are the international 100 channels. And this YouTube channels will facilitate you in finding out that, that which are the best videos for your learning process as such. So again, that, related to your subject, it is going to help you out as such. Then this is a very important image I'm talking about. Cheat sheet to bypass AI detection. Presently, what happened? Okay, whatever the things we are writing, or whatever the things we are taking from artificial intelligence, it comes in the.
Sir, sorry to disturb you. There is a black block which is hiding the screen. So either scroll it. Yes, please, please.
Okay,
Thank
now
you
it's
so much.
okay.
Thank you.
You could have told me before. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that. But thank you for, apprising me about that thing. I'm sorry about it. Okay. Okay. So, these are the cheat sheets to bypass AI detection. The plagiarism thing comes because, I will be giving you some,
Sir,
five.
kindly show the last two slides, sir. We wanted to
Yeah.
take a
Yeah.
screenshot.
Yeah. Please, please, please. Please, please. I'm sorry. Please take the screenshot of this thing. 100 YouTube channels to accelerate your
On the
learning.
previous one, sir. On the previous one.
Yeah, AI tools. These are more than 100 tools, and these tools are definitely facilitating in your learning process. And as I told you that from your browser, from a Google browser, or from your Android or iOS applications, you can definitely have. And then this is again the application. Probably the black things have come in this thing also. So again, these three applications, this application. Okay, now I can move forward. I can move forward now?
Yes,
Please,
sir.
sir. Please, sir.
Yeah,
Please,
yeah.
sir.
Okay, okay. Okay. So I was talking about that, the detection. Now here I'm talking about 5 to 6 application. And here you will be finding that, that the plagiarism part will not come because it is going to bypass AI detection. And I don't know, but in few of the applications, you have to pay some money on that as such. But I'm talking about the top 7 tools to bypass AI detections. Okay. And here you will be finding that, that this is an original text and this is Grammarly score, and this again the original score, and this is the Grammarly score. You will be finding that all the 7 applications you will be finding that scores are given. The originality score is given and the Grammarly score is given. So what will happen that that you will be able to know that that the things, specifically the 7% or 8% or 10% is allowed from our authorities, whatever the authority. For example, my PhD student, 11% is allowed to him as such, allowed to them as such. So as far as your things are concerned, you just go through the thing. If you can do the paraphrasing, it's okay. But if you're not paraphrasing, these are the 7 applications which will facilitate to you for bypassing the AI detections as such. And I have given you the cheat sheet. There are few prompts, and as far as prompts are concerned, you ask to artificial intelligence and it will tell you that that how to bypass the whatever your plagiarism content is concerned. Okay, now again, from the student's point of view and from your point of view, who are in the jobs but who are in the temporary jobs and who want to go for the top jobs, this is again the cheat sheet, that that use cheat sheet to get your dream job. Okay, so always we go for the upgradation, or we want to go for the upliftment as such. So here are the few chat gpt to get a dream job about it. And these are the things that that what you can share with your students also. Because what happens that that from the teaching point of view, what we do, we do, as I told before, that that the way which is going, the status quo things is concerned, we don't improve the things as such. But when we have to go for the top jobs, when we have to go for the geometrical rising rather than the linear rising, then this type of prompts definitely helps us to reach on the top. Okay, so now talk about the prompt engineering. Now these are the 12 must know chat gpt prompt techniques. And when I talk about the prompt engineering, my friends maybe my all the friends may be knowing that that what is the prompt engineering. Prompt engineering is simple thing that you ask the question, and according to the question you can generate the solution, or you can generate the answers related to that as well. And presently prompt generation is one of the fields where you get a better jobs. Many a times what happens that we go into the artificial intelligence application, but we don't know to how to frame the questions as such. So again, I'll be talking about some 10 to 12 books on artificial intelligence books, where you are going to get the prompts as such. And probably if I may be running short of time, I'll be going to give my number. So from the number, if I'm to share some books, or if I'm to share the educational prompts, I will be very happy to share the things on that as such. Because the things what I'm talking, probably I may not be able to justify, because I may be running short of time about the things what I'm talking about. So you can contact me, any of the students can contact me about the stuff what you want from me. Okay, so that is, and here again it is a chat gpt prompt techniques, that how to get the answers solution, or how to extract the best information from the artificial intelligence. Okay, then again I talked about this thing, 100 AI tool to finish hours of work in minutes. And you have to give some time on that. But once you have mastered few applications, all these applications will become your slave, and you can do the things within the minutes as such. Okay. So here again, the application what I had talked before, this is the same application. Now, as a teachers, these are the 8 incredible AI writing tools. And writing tools, we have to write the research papers or the articles or the question paper or the content formation from the student's point of view. We are the PhD guides, or we are on the tertiary level teaching the higher level student. So we want the specifically writing content from the student's point of view. And as a professors, we are running short of time. So these are the applications, or these are the writing tools, writing links rather, which will help you to give the information related to the writing process as such. Okay. And as far as my things are concerned, I'm using Jasper AI and copy.ai. These are the two applications which I'm using profusely as such. And again, these are the on the base level, and we all the professors are working on the base level only. So on the base level, you don't have to pay anything on that as such. If you want to have the advanced feature, then you have to pay on that. So these are again the 8 incredible AI writing tools which will facilitate you. Then specifically for the academic research, these are the 10 tools which are going to help you for your academic research. And specifically, yesterday I had a lecture in NID, and I talked about this thing. And my students downloaded this application in the classroom only, and they were very happy on the 2 applications they worked on. One they worked on the EndNote and Mendeley. These are the 2 applications for academic research. And of course, give some time on this application what I'm talking for, and you just work out on that thing as such, and you will be finding that that your academic research work will become very easy on that. Okay. Now these are again the 20 best AI tools for content creation. Teachers job is about creating the content. It may be in the form of a presentation, it may be a form of in the text, it may be form of the images, it may be form of in the preparing the folders, it may be form of in the preparing the galleries, it may be the form of in the preparing of infographics, YouTube. See, whatever the things are concerned, the content creation is very important thing. And here are I'm talking about some 20 best AI tools for content creation. And if suppose whatever the tools I'm showing, just if you work on 10% of the tools, you will be finding that that you are going to justify whatever your teaching process is concerned. It is not only about the justifying, but it is about enjoying and making your stuff very easy on that. And of course, AI in the classroom. Why? Because this is a very moot question, base question, that why AI should be used for the curriculum planning, for the content recommendation, and of course for the intelligent tutoring system, chatbots, and virtual assistant. I will not go in deep on that as such. Okay. Now this is about the iceberg. We talk about the thing, हम लोग बात करते हैं, we talk about that these are the application chat gpt, and we talk about some 7 to 10 application. But the real iceberg is that the latent learning. Because as far as the education is concerned, I used to take at least 8 to 10 lectures outside my college. But they talk about the application, but as far as the materialization is concerned, but about the latent process or latent understanding of the content is concerned, they are absolutely lacking. So it is not only about talking, it is not only about it is not only about conversations about the application, but in the real form that the artificial intelligence iceberg has to be implemented. There is no question about it as such. Okay. Now again, I'll be going to talk about the things that that how AI is going to help in education. The cutting edge technology through AI. Yesterday I did a lecture. I prepared a slide on that, and that's me in between, and about AI in education, how it is going to facilitate the things on that as such. And of course, when we talk about the cutting edge means going to give us a good platform, going to give us good salary, going to give us the geometrical rise. That is the reason of that, thinking out of the box and how to use the cutting edge technology. Now, these are the 10 slides. I don't have the time, but you take the screenshots because I prepared the 10 slides for you, but I'm running short of time. So what is artificial intelligence in education? You take the please take the screenshot of this thing. First is introduction AI in education. I talked about that thing as such. And first is cutting edge technology in education. Then third slide is major cutting edge technologies in education. We talk about the computer vision, we talk about the natural learning process, we talk about the machine learning and all sort of thing as such. Then again, see, I will be landscaping the thing rather than portraying the things as such. Okay. So here is the portraying of thing. Okay, this is the thing. Okay. Achal, achal. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. So here AI application, the fourth slide is personalized learning, customized learning, and smart learning. Again here. Okay, fine. Okay, smart learning platforms. See, personalized learning is for you. Customized learning is from the student's point of view, and smart learning platform is about taking the offline and online lectures. You have to prepare your own lectures, you have to prepare your own softwares, you have to prepare your own applications, you have to prepare your own images. Just I'm going to show you that that these are the application, these are the business application that that what I have in my folder. This is the reference application whatever I am having in my own folders. This is the creativity application what I have in the folder. Then this is the again the application related to education what I have in my folder. You can see here that I made it out. Then these are the again the best application for in education what I have made it out. Then these are the application related to photo and video what I have prepared. So I prepared as far as the cutting edge technology is concerned. I prepared my own information, the own folder. You will be finding here the information and reading. These are the application what I have made it out. These are my utility application which I have made it out as such. You may be finding here as such. Okay. So you have to frame your own group. This is my productivity and finance application. Here you will be finding that numbers of productivity and finance applications what I have made it as such. Okay. Then here is the applications that that what are the social use of application in education. These are my application related to that. And here I have prepared my own photos galleries. Here you will be finding the photo galleries, and in the photo galleries you will be finding that that here are my albums. And as far as the albums are concerned, you will be finding that these are my AI prompts, and all these are my AI prompts, and there are more than 1000 prompts. Okay. These are my again the AI application. These are the best AI application which I have used. These are the books on artificial intelligence what I'm using. And these are my AI application. And I'm using at least 20 AI free applications in my process. So I have my own folders. These are my Chat GPT latest prompts. These are my prompts. And there are more than 500 prompts. And as far as these prompts are concerned, definitely they help in my education process as such. And this is again, my college folder. And in the college folder, you will be finding that that here are the things that GPT explained, that how Chat GPT works. Then again here you will be finding that that my application according to the apps rating. Here are the applications related to the apps rating what I'm working on. Okay. So here you will be finding that that I have created my own folders. And as far as these folders are concerned, the applications are concerned, they are my cutting edge technology. And this cutting edge technology, I have prepared some slides for you for iSPELL. On the right corner on the left side, you will be finding that these are my iOS applications or that thing as such. So coming to that again, I told before that that as far as the things are concerned, that preparing my own folders of application, preparing my own images of article of my applications, images on the topics, having my own videos, having my own presentations, having my own softwares. मैंने उस हर चीज के for everything I prepared the folders. And this is the reason that that I'm able to justify my teaching process, because it becomes easy on my part as such. Then here the emerging technologies. Here you will be finding that that which are the emerging technologies integrated with AI. It is about the virtual learning, augmented learning, blockchains, and Internet of Things. ये हम लोग जो बात कर रहे हैं, whatever the things we are talking, in the future, this is the future. If you want to have the better platform, if you want to go on the top, and then these are These are the emerging technology, what we have to learn, what we have to teach, and what we have to upgrade from as a teacher point of view and from the student's point of view. We have to see that how this emerging technology is going to help it. Then ethical issues, and I talk about the ethical issues, that the plagiarism part. Okay, so the things that that we don't come into the plagiarism. This is the thing that that I have given you some application, that that AI is not detected with these applications. Okay, and I get given you the list of 7 applications, and those 7 applications are going to help you, that that how AI is not detected, and how the ethical issues you will be able to solve it out as such. Okay, these are again the cutting edge technologies. And yesterday, which the day before yesterday, the lectures what I had taken, then these were my topic, and I'm looking forward to that. That in the future, if I get opportunities, I'll be going to, I can explain you that that it is not about learning AI, but it is about that you want to think it faster, if you want to work less, and if you want to stay relevant, then how to use the chat gpt, claude, gemini, notebook, lm, perplexity, then gamma, then hagen, then mid journey, runaway, zapier. These are the things that that it's a it's a 30-day program where you work only half an hour a day. I've written 50 minutes, but if you work half an hour a day, and my program is, it is a free of cost program. I don't charge anything on that as such. So what happened that that as far as these programs are concerned, it will uplift you. It will definitely give you the leverage to use the technology, and how you have the cutting edge performance. And this cutting edge performance is definitely give you a lot of satisfaction, gratification in your learning process. And why we should learn in schools? Because it makes it faster and learning, faster and fun. It prepares the student for the future. This is very important thing, because whatever the things we are teaching, it has to see that that tomorrow, the teaching things becomes facilitating or helpful to them. This is our primary goal, because whatever the things we are teaching, साल 2 साल के अंदर, in a year or 2 year, they become obsolete. So we have to imbibe, or we have to incorporate the technology, which for the future employment it can be helpful. And of course, the teacher saves a lot of time and lot of efforts. And there are hundreds of applications what I've been worked on, but these are the 8 or 10 applications where my teachers, or where my professors work. They will be definitely able to do the justification. They will be able to do they will be having a gratification, and they will be having a lot of fun in using this application as such. Okay, so again, that this cutting edge application in education is concerned, you take the screenshot, because these are the basic application where in future, if I get an opportunity, I will be talking about this thing as such. So these are the basic AI application which will give you a lot of leverage and lot of scaffolding in the teaching, the zone of proximal development, where you can rise on this application as such. Okay, so chat gpt, google gemini, microsoft copilot, google gemini, perplexity ai, claude, grammarly, microsoft copilot, then canva, magic studio, runaway. These are the applications related to not only the text, but it is about the image creation, it is about the generative ai, it is about the 3D images conversion, it is about the reverse image search, it is about the graphics, it is about the youtube creation, it is about the preparing of the presentation slides. Everything is incorporated by using this AI application, where the wonderful or the better things can be done on that, and where you can have an access to the latest fundamental technology, which is the need of an hour, which is the requirement for the teachers. Otherwise, what will happen? That that students will learn, and the teacher will be using the things in their old context. And we have to come out of that framework. As far as our framework is concerned, we have to learn the things in a new way, because whatever the things we have learned in the old schools, we have learned from the old formats. But as a new teacher teaching the students, it is a very important part that absorbing, imbibing, and inculcating the latest technology in a way will facilitating the learning process very faster. Okay, so I wanted to take the things hands on, but as I told that that I'm running short of time, and I will not be having the things in the using of the technology applications. I will not be able to justify because मेरा एक एक application 10-10 मिनट लगेंगे, 7 मिनट 10 मिनट लगेंगे. Okay, so I will not be able to justify that thing as such. So if any questions from your sides or concern, please tell me out. अगर आपके कोई प्रश्न है तो you can ask me out as such. So I tried my I tried my level best, little best or level best to explain you that that how cutting edge technology can be helpful or can be facilitating to your learning through your learning process. Yes, I'm just giving the uh, stage to the host. Please go about that. Please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. It was indeed a pleasure listening to you.
Thank you.
Today, we are really honored to listen to Professor Rakesh Damir, sir, who
Mm,
spoke on the cutting edge technology for presentation of classroom content.
mm,
Before focusing or summarizing the whole lecture,
mm,
I feel that I should thank the iSPELL members, Professor
mm,
Ashok Sachdeva, sir, Professor
mm,
Ghansham, Professor Prasanta Chakravarti, sir, Dr. Captain Indrani, Professor Pramod Dangle, sir, and all the listeners and future iSpell members. I think because we have a pressed of time, we are racing the clock, we cannot take the questions, sir, because you were so explicit in explaining us that I don't think so people have questions. But if they have questions, it will be easier if they speak to you or they connect with you on your social portal or your individual portal so that they can felicitate themselves, they can enhance their technology and their intelligence. And what I could see that intelligence is supports teacher in teaching. It prepares it will prepare teachers, what you said just now, that
mm,
lesson plans, presentations, and question papers. We can check the assignments, we can analyze the students' performance, and it will really reduce the workload of teachers. Though, as a research, you can say research director, sir, I'm very much scared. People now, our students are only using this technology to write the synopsis, to write the articles. They are not using, they are not means creating their own you can say platforms to rise themselves. But we
mm.
cannot say that human intelligence cannot be overruled, because making decisions, solving real life problems, human intelligence is necessary. So we can say in the end that artificial intelligence and human intelligence should work together in education, because AI provides speed, accuracy, and smart tools, but human intelligence provides emotions, ethics, creativity, and guidance. So the combination of both can make education more effective, more meaningful, and future, you can say, technological driven. Thank you, sir, and I thank everyone present here. Yes, we are always there, and I'll if Ghansham sir is there, Ghansham sir, I think.
Hello. I wanted to know the link or the way we can connect for the course actually. I like to join the course that he is telling he'll be providing free.
Mm.
So if you can show the link, or you can if you can tell us how to contact you, that will be helpful for me as well as for the listeners also.
So you are the senior most, and if you are interested, everyone is interested in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
See, I will be putting that thing in the vacation. I will be putting in iSpell group. So next month I will be having a vacation, and I'm looking forward to that. That my iSpell group will be benefited by that as such, and I will be having some workshops on that as such. So if
Okay.
if I get an opportunity, Ashok sir and Ghanshyam sir, if you give me the opportunity, then definitely I will be having some workshop in iSpell so that the group can be benefited on that. And if anything on a personal basis, again I will be putting that thing on the iSpell, so you can have the links on the iSpell group as such.
Yeah, actually, from in favor of Ashok and Ghansam sir, I can assure you that we like to have a workshop on this particular the as so far as iSpell is concerned.
See,
So you can prepare.
See, my
And
today's
we are
lecture,
ready.
my today's lecture was only the starter. I'm looking forward to for the main course and for the dessert also.
Yeah, yeah. So we are waiting for this actually.
So it was
Going
just,
to happen.
I wanted to take some things on the hands-on, but I thought that that last 10-15 minutes I will not be able to justify to my applications as such.
Yeah,
So this is
certainly.
the
It's
reason
a
that
huge one.
and I wanted that that my students, my friends should take the screenshots of the things what I prepared for you today. So in the future, I require some 3 hours on the trot for having a workshop. At least I can take 5 applications where my friends can download and they can use and they can ask me the question. So this is the workshop I'm looking forward to in vacation, where if Ghanshyam sir, Ashok sir, Shamata madam gives me the opportunity, I'm definitely looking forward for that.
So we'll surely associate this
Yeah.
particular workshop, and
Yeah.
we'll try our best that every iSpell member
Mm.
benefits through your lectures. And
Yeah.
we have hands-ons. Means it is very necessary that we have the practical knowledge also. Means if we just listen to somebody and just know about it, it's very necessary that you have. Thank you.
See,
Thank you very much.
I
Shamta
have
ma'am,
see.
Shamta ma'am, there is a question by Mr. Vijay Kumar.
Mm.
Kindly take it up.
Okay, sir. I'll just
In the
take it.
chat box, there is a question. Or else,
Um,
if Vijay Kumar is there, he can ask it. Mr. Vijay Kumar, are you there?
Yeah. Yeah. If you have any query, please ask it out.
Mr. Vijay Kumar?
I'll try to entertain. Okay.
the
Okay.
previous
Is
ones.
it audible? Listen, sir, my question is, if we go on increase this artificial technology in our life, don't you think that destroy our intuition, which is
See,
Human.
given by
uh,
nature itself,
See, artificial intelligence we are using since time immemorial. Are you using the cycle? Are you using the fan? Are you using the air condition? Are you using the cask? Are you using the motorcycle? Are you using the motorbike? Those are the part of artificial intelligence only. What we, हम लोग, in the summer we are using air conditioners. They're the part of artificial intelligence. We are using the washing machine. They're the part of artificial intelligence. See, it is the combination, as Madam has told, it is a combination of human intelligence and artificial intelligence. And when we talk about the destroy, then when you use in access, and when you don't have the ethics, when you don't have the morality, and when you are just out and out dependent on artificial intelligence, then it becomes the dangerous side. You don't take it as a facilitator. You don't have to take it as the main thing. You have to take it as a facilitator. That is the main thing as such. Because artificial intelligence, presently we are on the third wave. Since last 100 years we are using artificial intelligence since the inception of industrial revolution. So artificial intelligence is not new. Artificial intelligence in the form of semantic wave, semantic learning, we are in the third wave of using the artificial intelligence. Okay, so we have to know about that thing as such. Okay, when you watch television when you watch the IPL matches, when you watch the World Cup, when you use everything related to the machine, that is an artificial intelligence. When you use that, then the same rule applies here. Okay, and human intelligence plus artificial intelligence is equal to the learning process. That is the base.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Yeah, madam. Please go on.
Thank you. The Ghanshyam sir needed on this platform.
Yeah, I'm already there. And what I was thinking of is we can have a series of workshop,
Yeah.
because one workshop may not be sufficient as far as Dr. Damir is concerned, and
Mm.
even as far as the aspirants are concerned. So we can have series 1, 2, 3 like that. So based on that, we can conduct the workshop. And workshop is basically not a kind of a workshop like the lecture that has been delivered as Damir sir has said right now. It's only the starter. The main course and dessert are yet to come. So we will have a kind of a workshop wherein hands-on training shall be there, because all of us are facing this kind of a challenge, not only from our students but also from our peers, but also from our even the staff members also. So let us understand the nuances of these AI tools, and let us make our life much better by using this. As Damir sir has said, is absolutely right. We have to use it in a judicious way, and there has to be an amalgamation of AI and NI. NI means natural intelligence. So AI and NI both should complement each other. So we will
Yeah.
do that.
So, Gansham sir, good evening, and I'm looking forward to for the series of lectures. And in my capacity, whatever whatever my services you want to have for iSpell, I will be grateful to you on that, Gansham sir.
So certainly.
Mm.
We will take care of these things, and definitely we will work on it, and
Mm.
we'll come out with a series of workshops like this, which should really help the fraternity.
Yeah. सर मैं मेरी ऐसी इच्छा है घनश्याम सर के आइसपेल है ना वापस से ब्लूमिंग एंड वापस से फुल ऑफ लाइफ एंड एनर्जाइजिंग होना चाहिए. दिस इज माय दिस इज माय थिंकिंग एंड दिस इज माय ड्रीम सर. जो जैसे पहले हुआ करता था, द वे इट वाज इन फॉर्मरली इट वाज, एंड इट शुड बी इन फुल फोर्स. दिस इज द थिंग घनश्याम सर आई एम लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड टू सर. क्या?
Definitely, sir, we will do it. Previously, we were having Sunday Sahityak Satsang, and now we have monthly Sahityak Satsang. So
राइट.
instead of having it on every Sunday, we are having it in every month, and that too on the second Saturday of every month. So definitely, we are moving ahead with this, and definitely the momentum will be gained. Though there were lapses as far as iSpell was concerned, now all the I's will become V, and now it will be V spell instead of iSpell.
Yeah, sir. I'm looking forward to sir, and our group is looking forward to for that, sir.
Sir.
Thank you. Thank
Any
you.
other queries? Otherwise, we can ask Dr. Kshamta to wind it up.
I think, sir, everybody has got lots and lots of queries, but I think we have the shortage of time. We have crossed the 1 hour limit. And I thank each and everyone, and especially the iSPELL members who have always been the backbone in making this academic platform more matured, more, you can say, practical, and more interactive. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. And we do hope next month also you'll all will be joining us in a new, more productive and academic session. Thank you, everyone.
So
Thank
those who
you.
would like to join iSpell, they can ping on this number 94255 36525. Again, I'll
Please,
repeat 94255 94255 36525. It's there in the chat box. So if you want to be a member of iSpell, we definitely welcome you, and let us join hands together to learn more, to grow more, to flow more, and also to enlighten each one of us. Thank you.
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Damir sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Gansham sir. Thank you very much. It's my pleasure,
Bye.
sir. A pleasure. Yeah.